What is up, you guys? Welcome on into Pickswise Playbook Week 15 edition Thursday Night Football Preview. It's all presented by our friends at Superbook Sports. I'm Lauren Jabara. That's Jared Smith. And Gerard, let's get right into it. We're starting out Week 15. The 49ers taking on the Seahawks. The Niners laying 3.5 points. That total is set right now at 43.5. 49ers and rookie Brock Purdy won over Tom Brady and the Bucks last week. He went 16 of 21, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the Seahawks lost to the Panthers. Brock Purdy, Jared, and I don't know if you agree with me, he really seems like the real deal. And with the way that the 49ers defense is playing and the way that Seattle's defense is trending down and 49ers defense is trending up, I kind of lean the 49ers laying the points here. How do you feel?
Yeah, it seems real easy, right? Based off of what we saw last week. Brock Purdy, and credit to us, ahead of that one. Niners and the over was the pick, and Brock looked to be very comfortable. And again, that's why I'm glad the Niners decided to stick with Brock and not go out and get Baker Mayfield, which made no sense to me because they had a guy with Purdy who's played a lot of football. 4-year starter at Iowa State, so certainly no stranger to experience, big games. I know the Big 12 isn't the NFL, but still played. I think he played in one Big 12 championship game, and he's played in some pretty big games under Matt Campbell out there in Cyclone land. But then he comes to the NFL, and he gets a great head coach in Kyle Shanahan, who certainly knows how to scheme things up. And they plop him right in there, and he does a great job. He makes some good reads down the field, makes a few timely throws. He gets helped a lot with the running game and Christian McCaffrey. And we'll see what happens this week in a much different environment on the road against a divisional opponent. I think the big takeaway from that game against Tampa was how good the Niners defense was and really how old and slow the Bucs offense looked. And we'll see what we get this week. I know Tom Brady is Tom Brady, but I think Geno Smith and this Seahawks offense, if they get Kenneth Walker back, it looks like it's trending in that direction. I think they're going to have a lot more fight to them than what the Bucs did last week. I mean, the Bucs just looked completely gassed from the Monday night game, short week, going west. They didn't have anything in the tank. I think Seattle, this is a big spot for them. Arguably, it's their season on the line if they don't win this game. I think we're going to see a much, much more feisty performance from Seattle than what we saw at Tampa. And I think it's going to be hard for Brock Purdy to play as well as he did on Sunday. And I think that's why we saw a little bit of this line come off the 3.5, now drifting towards 3, a little Seattle movement over the last 24 hours as we lead up to game time. And I'll be honest, that's who I like here. I think I'm going to take Seattle plus 3.5. It's contrarian. I know it goes against what we saw last week, but it's been working for me so far this season, especially lately. And I think we got to trust where the numbers are. And I think Seattle's the right side here.
Yeah, I like it, but I'm also betting the 49ers laying 3.5 because
so you don't like
tell you why. Seattle's
Seattle's
hanging on to a playoff spot, but their defense is trending for me in the wrong direction. They've allowed an average of 407.7 yards over their last 3 games. They gave up 223 rushing yards to the Panthers. This could be a huge spot for a guy like Christian McCaffrey to come in, take advantage. Maybe Brock Purdy, they don't rely on him as much. You rely on your run game a little bit more. And then I look at the 49ers defense and how good they've been. They've allowed an average of 8 points on 297 yards over the last 3 games. So we'll see how this one plays out. Both teams really need a win in this spot. Seattle hanging on to a playoff spot. They desperately need a win. And the 49ers want to keep proving why, hey, we can probably win the Super Bowl if we continue to play like this. So we'll see what happens. You want to place a swag bet on it, Jared?
No.
Okay.
Not falling for that.
We'll just do a gentleman's handshake on this one. We'll do a gentleman's handshake on this one. Make sure to tune into the full Pickswise Playbook episode. We have that coming out week 15, and it's going to be live on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll see you guys there. That's Jared Smith. I'm Lauren Jabara. So we'll see you on Pickswise Playbook. Peace.